Hi, good afternoon or good morning if it's still, I'm gonna guess pretty early in the United States if that's where you're watching from. I am just messing around, playing my Death Stranding. Just here to hold a space in case you'd like to call in and let me know your thoughts on anything really. I have some topics listed above that we can talk about. Happy to talk about current events, especially my boy Luigi Mangione. I definitely have thoughts on that, but curious to know how you're feeling about that whole situation. Um, I know there's other things going on in the world. The Syria thing, um, all the appointments with Trump and all that. There's a lot happening, and I'm here to chat with you about any of it that's on your mind. Um, I'm not a debater. I'm not here to try to, uh, I don't know, do all that. Your logical fallacy here is blah, blah, blah. I just want to see, if we can find some bridges between our thinking. I'm also streaming to Rumble, which is kind of new for me. I've been on there for a couple weeks now, which is a much more alt right MAGA sort of a platform. But this is really who I'd love to speak to the most. So if you're feeling like, oh, she's too liberal or too leftist, yeah, I am. But if you're a conservative, and you're looking for just some conversation, again, not to have contention, but just to see if we can actually find some connection and bridges between our thinking with each other. That's my goal. That's what I'd like to do. I'm Sophie of sexwithsophie.com. I host a very liberal, I guess, like platform that tries to teach us. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah. Hi. Hello. That's my husband. He's home from work. But yeah, I'm just messing around on here. So if you want to call me, uh, you okay? What happened? You just tired? It's raining? Hmm. Boo. Uh, okay. Yeah. Um, but they're always sending us into these mule territories to put this stuff up. Let's just wait on that. See what else we have to do. All right, I can do these. Oh my gosh. I cannot get a break today. You know what? The deck says it's out of battery, so it must not be plugged in properly. I don't know the thing. It's just been hating on me. All right, well, the Steam Deck.
Oh, no, you know why? 'Cause I'm charging the switch. The only way I've got one
Oh.
charging cable. So if you just take
Oh.
this out and put it at the back, it should charge it just no problem. And
Rainbow.
that should work. It's that I don't have two chargers. I'm not sure. There's got to be one somewhere. But it works in both.
No,
So
I think that explains a lot. Except I had it hooked up to
I don't
the
know if this one works as well.
but see, I had it hooked up to the TV. Don't worry about it, because
Just
I'm
you need
I'm
to
just
charge
done
it
with
in.
it. But I had it hooked up to the TV,
It's
and that
working.
kept flickering in and out, and then that switched the HDMI around, and it worked.
But yeah, the
So,
problem is with the switch is that it loses its battery quite quickly if it's not charged in. So if it's not doing anything now, it will slowly just.
but what's
If it,
crazy is it was like a full
yeah.
battery.
So if you don't touch the switch, so if I don't touch the switch now for like another 3 days, it'll probably be down to zero again on its
Uh,
battery. If you use it,
I got you.
it's not very good for
Boo.
battery when you don't use it with the switch. It's with the Steam is so much better.
Yeah.
Steam, you'll get probably 3 hours of playtime, but when you don't use it, it doesn't really lose much. It's like a phone kind of thing. Whereas the Switch, it's just horrible for keeping its charge when you don't use it.
Yeah. Oh. Well, that sucks. Well, at least we can maybe do our daily games. What's up?
I think it's a tiny one. I think it's a tiny one. On the charges, it's
that lighting?
It's a tiny one. I think it's actually I think it's exactly the same as this one here.
A USB-C?
So
I mean, don't worry about it now because I'm just gonna switch over.
Standard one, but
I only have a few minutes anyway before I gotta go get cloud. So. Sorry. I'm streaming, by the way, but that's okay.
So, you see the steam on this side. Then?
No, but don't worry about it. I mean, you can set it up for later, but I'm good. You don't have to worry about me. I'm just gonna do my daily games.
So this needs to be something.
Maybe soil. Taste of Cala.
So I can charge that on that side. There we go. You just move it over here. Yeah. I did that. That was in the one. But...
She did. She dropped it on the floor. I'm eating it.
Oh.
Thank you. Just a bowl of rice. Is that weird? I just like to eat rice. Anyway. A sow? I highly doubt that's correct. Oh, wait. Swarm. So. So the only thing really changing is this letter. So, a male pig. Because the sow is a girl, right? Fire? I don't know. I'm going to look it up. A male pig. That's hilarious. A boar. I thought boars were an entirely separate type of pig because you have female boars, you have female wild boars. So that doesn't make any sense. A compound word for water vehicle propelled by the wind. A sailboat. It's like this is so easy, but it wants to be stupidly difficult with some things. Feel free to interrupt at any time. I'm just fucking around here offering this space if you'd like to give me a call. I'm here for maybe another hour. Racer. Black adder. Snakes. Mamba, anaconda. Not anaconda, don't. Well, I actually taught my 5-year-old I like big butts recently. I don't know why. She likes to dance, and so I was like, listen to what mommy and daddy listened to when we were growing up. And she was amused. So that was fun. I'm just doing my daily puzzles until if and until anybody wants to call in and let me know your thoughts and thinking on anything really. I have topics listed above, or you can freestyle it and let me know what you're into. All right, I gotta think a little bit. So these have to be the same, and then these have to be the same, and then these have to be the same, and then these have to be the same. So what can't what do we have left if we can't have, there's got to be like a one or the other over here. Since you have one here, we can't have like three suns in a row. So there's got to be a, because if we had a moon here or here, there would be more than two suns in a row. So there's got to be a sun here and here. And then we know we can't have we can't have more than two in a row. So we have to have moons here because you can't have three suns in a row. So that's got to leave that. So there's that row. Let's see. This seems like that kind of solved it. I think it's pretty straightforward from here. Yeah, that's it. Okay, we beat the average time. That's good. Feel free to interrupt at any time. You can call me or text or just leave a comment or a note or a message. You can send some wind signals with smoke signals. I accept flying pigeons, messenger pigeons, whatever you like. Yeah, this is your space. This is your time. And if you like for me to explain what I'm doing, just let me know. But for the most part, every time I do this, people seem to not care. I'm just, again, killing time, offering and holding this space for you if you'd like to call in and chat with a very left-minded, left-wing person, I suppose. Um, Happy to talk about current events, happy to talk about anything really. Anything that's on your mind. If you want to talk about these puzzles, I love them very much. They are what are called star battles, and they're super fun to me. But if you're like, what is this? I get it. Let's see. This is Day, by the way. She is knocked out finally. She took like 8,000 years to go to sleep, as you do. And I think that's it. Maybe one more. Here we go. I like how they changed the color. Usually it was just black and it would just bounce a little bit. Now they're like, nope, you're finished. So that's nice. And we beat this time today too. That's great. By a lot. Wow. Okay. Cool. So that's all of our daily puzzles there. I'm gonna work on my link. Wait. My New York Times puzzles. So let's switch gears. Okay. Sorry. All right, so I'm going to do my daily New York Times puzzles. I only do two. We can do some spelling bee, but I don't really care for it. My favorites are Wordle and connections. So we'll do those. My first word is always my 5-year-old's name, Cloud, and it didn't work out for us today. It wasn't anything. So let's try here's get the fuck out of here. Wow. You could turn the TV on.
Okay.
You okay? How was your time?
Yeah, good, yeah.
Good. We're gonna talk about this whole Emma thing. So let's see. Maybe Minty. Okay, at least we're on the board here a little bit. I think I've used all my vowels. So I don't know. Knit, knitty. This is tough. Does it start with the Y? I don't see it. Call in anytime. I'm here for you. Just holding the space. Just killing some time until you give me a call. Not to debate, mind you, that is not my thing. I'm just looking for some conversation. And let's see. Enmity, infinity. This one is tricky. And inlay, inline, envy. Mm. I don't think that's right. Or even a word, maybe vying. V-Y-G. Let's see what happens. Well, hello. There we go. That was tough. Okay. And we can actually check out like the stats on this, which I think is really cool. So we can see our analysis today, interrupt at any time. I'm just holding this space if you'd like to call in for maybe another 30 minutes. So we did pretty good. We got above the average. We were pretty lucky because our guesses eliminated more solutions than what were expected. And we solved it faster than average, so that's great. So this is always my first word. I'm always at a 90 level, but I don't care. This is my daughter. I'm going to do it every single time. And then they recommend the starting word of plate. Here's, they would have done taser, like taser face. That's okay. Other people did stare, train. There were other people who had the same scenario as me, which is nuts. No, I don't know a lot of other people who have the starting word that I do. That's pretty cool there. Minty, nifty would have been the best choice to do. Says that no one in our sample completed Wordles facing my scenario. I didn't think so. So there's only one other word that it could have possibly been after I did Minty, which was of course, vying, which was the word. So that's crazy. Wow. Well done, everybody. That was challenging. Okay. So the computer would have done it in 4 steps, which we did. That's fine. And yeah, I'm never going to be high up on that list for the turn 1. That's okay. I don't care. Turn 2. Not a lot of people did that. Like she hears the bus coming or something. That's a word. Dang. um a lot of people got it on the 3rd turn. That's really impressive. And then yeah. All right, good stuff. So let's go ahead and knock out connections, and feel free to interrupt at any time. I'm just holding the space. If you'd like to call, feel free to leave a comment or a message. You can text me. Someone on Kick had a very sweet message. Wow. Can I repeat this? It says, "Hello, goddess. Would there be a chance to be your online dog, please?" You know, I learned about a website that you might really enjoy called fetlife.com. So while it's not my thing, you might actually find some um, people who would love to hold your leash, my friend. So check it out, fetlife.com. I live in a really tiny town in the UK, in England, called Ipswich. And even Ipswich, we've got like 3 munches and all kind of meetups, and there's like a poly one and a shibari one, and I mean, so if my tiny town has a thriving kink community, then I'm sure wherever you are, you can find some folks to again to play with. So check it out, fetlife.com. Now my site, sexwithsophie.com, is not about actually having sex with Sophie. That's reserved for one person, and he's in this room. And yeah, so it's more about like learn about sex with Sophie. Like I'll walk through teaching you about how to talk to each other about sex, whether you're trying to talk to your kids about sex, or whether you're trying to talk to somebody who you disagree with about sex and sexuality. Or if you're trying to find community around sex, then that's the place to go. So sexwithsophie.com, that's more appropriate for what I'm trying to do. But my dear friend, dog one, Theo, I hope you have some luck with Fet Life. Again, the more appropriate place for what I think you're looking for. Yeah, let's go back to our connections game, and feel free to interrupt at any time if you want to give me a call. I am, again, just holding this space for you. What? This is new. Okay. Normally it's just words. Oh gosh. Okay, I guess we have to figure out what these pictures have in common. This is interesting. All right, so we got chocolate sauce on a Sunday, I guess. We got a bed. We got a saw. The t-shirt. It looks like somebody's head is cut off in it. I don't know. So do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. So ti. So we got T and T, a golf tee. What else would be a T? That's a cog. Got 2 rats. A triangle. A bunch of G's. Some nuts. A comb. Zipper in the shape of a Y. A mouth or lips. 2 lips. Isn't that a joke? What's better than roses on my piano? Dina? 2 lips on my organ. Stupid. Oh, a t-shirt. There we go. So that should be the first one. Things that sound like tea. Okay. And then, so we got chocolate sauce, sundae. I think they're pointing to the chocolate sauce. I don't know. Let's see. Two rats. Two rats. That would be Karen. What's her face? The lady who turned in our boy Luigi Mangione. I think her name is Karen Thomas. Karen Thompson, something like that. I could be wrong. Please do not listen to me. But the McDonald's employee who thought she was going to make some money and absolutely called the wrong number. She called the police instead of the tip line, so she's not getting the reward money, which is so apropos. Let's see. So things I'd say things with teeth, maybe. This has teeth, saws, combs have teeth, mouths have teeth, gears have teeth, so oh, maybe not the gears thing. Let's see. What has teeth? Rats have teeth. Zippers have teeth. Oh, I'm gonna mess up my things. I know that we're close. Okay, so different G's. The bed. What? I don't know. You put nuts on a Sunday. Uh, gear or cog gear starts with G. Oh my gosh, I really want to get these. Let's see. Oh my goodness, comb. See, like cosine, tangent, sine, cosine, tangent, Pythagorean theorem, triangle. Uh, I don't know. Let's see. So the bed, two rats, gears, chocolate sauce. I feel like nuts can go on a Sunday. Maybe toppings. Two rats, two mice, mices. Uh, I really want to go with this teeth thing because these have teeth, these have teeth, these have teeth. So what else would have teeth if not the gear and not a zipper? We got a bank. A bank holds money. Oh my goodness. GGG. If you know, feel free to leave a comment with the answer because I do not have a clue here. Let's see. I don't see any other helpful comments. Not to say that's not helpful, Theodog. But yeah, in regards to this, I guess you get a these in the bed. G's are here. Real G's move in silence. You want her?
Yeah, upstairs for a little bit. I think it was she's sleeping.
Yeah, that's fine.
You guys have been to bed?
Yes, they have. Yeah.
Come on, young lady.
Alrighty. So let's see. This one's tricky. Feel free to interrupt at any time. I'm literally just holding the space if you'd like to give me a call. Hmm. This one is so tricky. You got nuts, mixed nuts, because there's cashews, peanuts, It's a pistachio, mixed nuts. Mmm, I don't know. Let's see. YKK is the brand that makes zippers. Uh, hmm. Mixed nuts. Two rats. Rats. They don't like mice. Two rats. Mixed nuts. Chocolate sundae. Gear wheel. Flywheel. Gear wheel. Triangle. Goodness. Different G's. Different G's. Various G's. Mm-hmm. One of three, a third of a triangle. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Um, Gears? The cog? That's a gear. It's definitely not. It's a gear. G's. Bank can hold G's. Rats. And they're mirrored. Mirror rats. Ugh, I'm gonna lose it. Let's see. So what else has teeth? It's not this. It's not this. Uh, Rats have teeth. I'm gonna try it. Ooh, so that wasn't right at all. So let's see. Maybe it's comb. We only have one more guess that we can make. Oh my gosh. Um, the saw has teeth. Comb. Saw. Goodness gracious. Gears have teeth. Because when we went away from it all together, it was like you're one away. So there's one that I am doing wrong. So it's probably these. Teeth, 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 teeth. Now, is it saw or comb? I'm gonna. It's gonna be my tooth guess. Fuck. Didn't get it. Objects with teeth. The hell? Okay, let's check it out because I got this totally wrong. Um. Okay, objects with teeth. It was the comb, the gear, the saw, and the zipper. Mild oaths, fudge, G's, nuts, and rats. And then parts of a river, bank, bed, delta, and mouth. Oh my goodness. That was pretty clever. That was clever. Okay. I kind of like that. There's these TikToks that come up with like the craziest connections answers and let's see, I actually took a couple that you let's see. Oh, I have to show my pictures and I don't really know about that, so let's see. Um I don't remember off the top of my head. But there are some wild connections out there. Since we did all of our daily puzzles and I still have about maybe 30 minutes, if you would like to call me, you are more than welcome. If you want to text that same number, feel free. Or if you would like to just leave a comment wherever you're watching this from, I can have a look at it there. Alrighty. I see some watchers on Rumble. Hello. Um, Sorry for messing up on the connections game. That's it's not embarrassing. It's not embarrassing because that was very challenging. And that was the first time they did non-word connections. So that was really more fun than anything. Thanks for playing that with me. Let's do some star battles just to again kill some time. Excuse me. I'll probably stay on for another maybe 10 minutes because I have to pick up my daughter later from school. It is a little bit earlier in the day where you're probably watching from if you're watching from America, but it is late afternoon here in the UK. Let's see. We'll just play some star battles, and if you want to give me a call, you are more than welcome. I think I might do some 3-star battles, and we'll play some Death Stranding tonight or next time. Because if you were on earlier, my Steam Deck quickly died on me. I'm really tempted to get the Mac version of Death Stranding, but I mean, I'm so invested in my Steam account. There's so many games and stuff on there already. I just didn't want to have a totally separate thing, especially because I have a PlayStation, a Switch, all these things. I just didn't want a separate game just for my computer. That just seemed weird when I already have Steam. So I bought it on Steam, but I have to play it through my Steam Deck because I'm on a MacBook. So long story short, that kind of sucks. But yeah, I'm here. I'm around. So we're gonna do a 3-star battle, and you are more than welcome to interrupt at any time. Give me a call. You can text the number that is on the screen. Oh, sorry. I see a lot of 5x1s, and those are pretty easy. You just pop all 3 stars there because they can't touch. And then you can take away everything around them because, again, they cannot touch. There's a trick to some of this where you want to look at like 2x2 regions because you can't have more than 1 star in any given 2x2 region. So we know there's one here, one here. There's got to be the 3rd star here. There's got to be a star here. So let's just keep breaking them down that way. We know there's if there's 1 here, there's got to be 2 here, so we can't have 1 in the middle. There's got to be 1 here, here, and here, because whenever you have a 5 by anything, it's going to be in the bloop, boom, and boom. So 1, 3, and 5 positions. Feel free to interrupt at any time. I'm literally just holding some space for you. If you want to give me a call, if you want to text that number, if you want to leave a comment. I am on some new platforms for me, including Rumble, Locals, and Gab, all of which are very, very, very alt right. I think you get more and more right the more alt tech you get. So like uh Gab is probably the one that is the most interesting or the most filled with people who think very differently than me. Um, Even more than like True Social, I'd say, which I'm on now as well. But yeah, wherever you're watching from, you're more than welcome to call in, to yeah, leave a message, to text, whatever you're comfortable with. I'm not here to debate anybody either. I am someone who's more interested in conversation and in trying to bridge some gaps and differences between us because I don't think you're a bad person. I don't think you're evil. I don't think we're enemies or adversaries. I definitely feel like we can find some common ground even with things that we might disagree on. So, yeah, give me a call if you're interested in chitty chatting it up with a leftist, liberal, black woman, mother, Southern American person. Uh, if not, you can just enjoy some relaxing star battles. These are so much fun. I really like them. they're really challenging. Like, so right now I'm stuck a little bit, but I'm going to start trying to count my uh, colored regions to see if I can make some quick deductions. It doesn't like I'll be able to because pretty, they're pretty uneven, if that makes sense. But let's see. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 3, 6. So in the first 6 things, we have basically 1 star outside of these 6 rows that's kind of sneaking in from this orange. So that lets us know that there's gotta be a star here. And so if we look at then 1, I'm looking at like 2 by 2 regions in these 2 rows. So if we have 1, 2, 3 that are accounted for, and we know we can only have 3 stars in any given region, this pink region has to have all of its 3 stars in these 2 rows. So we can count this out and count this out. So that was kind of a nice help, sort of. I like the 3-star battles because they're just really kind of, they're like this where you're just kind of chunking away and taking one little thing out at a time. So they're really relaxing. Like there cannot be a star here because then that would eliminate all this. We'd only have room for 2 stars. Let's see what else we can strip away. With that being said, we know that the 1 light green star is here. So there's got to be 2 in this 3 by 3 area. So we cannot have a star here because that would not let us have 2 in this box. So there you go. Excuse me. Alrighty. If we had 1 here, we could fit all 3 in here. So we can't say that 1 has to go here definitively. 1, 2, 3. There's definitely 1 star here, 1 star here, and 1 star here. But that's not really helping us too much. So now this is kind of interesting. If we look at just these 2 columns, even though we know there's definitely 1 here, and there's got to be 3 here, then that means there's at least 2 on this row. So there's got to be a star here or here. So even though there's like 2 areas that it could be here, this is only 1. So if we then look at these 2 columns as this is 1, we're trying to find 6 altogether because again, there's 3 per column. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we know that there's a star here. We can take that one away. A star here, we can take those away. And again, just the 1 in this set of 3 empty spaces. So that's really helpful. And then let's see. So now we know that, okay, so the 3rd star for this column has to be here. So that was really helpful because we can eliminate everything else there. And then that means that there cannot be a star here because it would take away this whole box and we'd only have room for 2. So there's a star here and 2 stars here. So whenever you have a 3 by 2, you can take these away. And I'm just talking out loud my thought processes, waiting for you to call. You can interrupt me at literally any time. I'm just having fun with this. I love star battles. They are so fun. The company LinkedIn, I think which most of you know, has new games. And one of them that they introduced is called Queens, which we just did if you were on. And it's so fun. It's so fun. But they base them on star battles. And once I figured that out, I was like, oh shit. Let's just play star battles. So now I play star battles all the time because they're so much fun. Yeah, so we're making some really good deductions here. And boom, boom. Let's see. And if if you'd like to kind of hear my thought processes, or for me to explain a little bit more thoroughly what's going on, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just, again, just holding space if you would like to give me a buzz. Um, two. So there's a star here, a star here, and a star here. We know that for sure. It's very cold in here. I have to go turn off. Make sure the door's closed. So there's a star here, which we know. So that's 1, 2. And we can't really say which one of these is the other one for this column. Not yet, anyway. We know that the third one for this row is here. Excuse me, for this column. So now, yeah, so now we know that the gray is the third star for this column. So 1, 2, 3. Interrupt me at any time. I promise it's okay. I'm just having fun here with my little game. And can't have one here because that would eliminate this one. Or that would eliminate everything around it. We'd only have room for one more star, and we need 3. And let's just keep looking. So there's one per row for this indigo region. So there's got to be one here. Then there's one here or here, and then one on this row. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3. So we found those 2, and then the third one's going to be here. So that means the third one for the pink is here. 3 in the pink. Nice. Okay, so then we can take this and this and know that this row will be complete once those are found. And we have 1, 2, 3 spaces. So 1, 2, 3. That completes that. And so now we have one more to find for this row. Could be here or here. The third one for this gray area is either here or here. So sorry. I don't get much sleep. I have a 1-year-old, and oh my gosh, trying to work and, keep Sex with Sophie alive and going and building content and all that. So it's tiring. This column, can't have one there. Let's see. Yeah, just trying to get this little bottom bit here, and I think we'll be making some headway. What a sweet comment from the guy watching from Kick. That was, I don't know, that's like heartwarming to me. Hi, Susan. I'm so sorry. How are you? Yeah, I can see your chat. You're welcome to call if you like, but um otherwise, yeah, let me know what's on your mind. You can certainly keep commenting. Now that I see you, girl. I'm gonna be sure to check this a little bit more regularly. I am on a few places, including Rumble now. So if you're watching from Rumble, hello and welcome. Susan, if I missed you, I'm so sorry. I'm just engrossed in my own little world here, just waiting for calls. But I am also checking comments now. So sorry for the lag there with that. All right. And let's try to wrap this star battle. We're really close, everybody. So we have 2 more that we can find. One here for the violet. And if you had, Susan, if you were like, oh, it's right there, I see one, certainly let me know. But otherwise, yeah, let me know what's on your mind. Let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 areas. So we know there's one here, and then that's got to be the third star. So that was a pretty big help. That's good. 1, 2, 3. There's got to be one here. We're looking for two more here. And the thing is, if we had no stars here, we could not fit 3 stars in these two areas. So we know that there has to be a star here, which will complete this column. So now that shape is done. This shape is done. This shape is done. We know that that's that there. And then this one is our final area for the indigo. And Susan, I can see you if you had any other thoughts, honey. I'm sorry I missed you. Um, okay, so there's one here, one here, one here. So we can take all that away. So 1, 2, that's too much. And then 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Interesting. So, that's not giving us too much, but that's okay. Hey, Doug. All right. I'm going to have to do some counting, I think. So we're looking for 6 total stars in these 2 rows, or in any given 2 rows. So if I look at this one, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, because we're looking at 2 by 2 regions. 4, 5, 6. So we know there's definitely a star here. And that completes that column. You okay? What's up? Yeah, here. Right. Okay. Excuse me. So if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, it's got to be one here. So that would be our second star for the yellow. 5, 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Interesting. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I might have miscalculated something here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, it's my alarm to get ready to get my 5-year-old. So, Susan, I'm sorry I missed you. Theo, thanks for chatting with me earlier. Everybody else watching, thanks for watching. You are more than welcome to continue to comment. Go ahead and follow me if you want more, again, access to a left-leaning person. Let's try to finish this star battle, and then I'm going to take off, and you're more than welcome to, again, reach out to me maybe tonight. Maybe, we'll see. Whenever I'm streaming. The best way to do that is to, of course, follow me so you can know when I'm live, because it's pretty sporadic right now, I hate to say. So we were looking at these 2 columns. That's how we determined our single lavender star here. So maybe let's look at these 2 and see what we see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's definitely one here. Interesting. We're just not getting a lot of help with this, but that's okay. Let's keep counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we have 7, so that's not a big help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a whole bunch. Not a big help. These both have 2, so there can only be 2 in this region. same for this one, which is, again, not a big help. We know there's one here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So since we know there's one here, there can only be one in this entire little Tetris T. So it could be green, it could be, let's see, if it's not green, then can we fit 3 in here? We cannot. We can only get this one and this one. So it has to be these 3. So these cannot be stars. So then that means that this is our third star. So that cannot be a star. Okay, so that was a nice little chunk. That's the technical term for it too, is chunking. And since the third star for this column has to be here, that cannot be it. So that has to be our third gray star. This is our third star for this one. Speaking of gray star, Elizabeth Hoyt, if you're a romance novel reader like myself, she just dropped a new book that I've been waiting for a long time, called Not Your Average, No Ordinary Duchess, I think. And they have a gray something family in it, and it's really good so far. I'm about halfway through it. Let's see. I like Elizabeth Hoyt because her characters are like, they look like real people. They act like real people, even though they're like 1700s England. It's kind of nice. We already have 3 stars for this column, so that's impossible. So the third one has to be here. Sorry. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's got to be 2 here, so that it can only be here and here. And take all that away. Third star there. Third star there. And this is a 3 by 2, so we can take out the middle. Third star there. And final star. Yay! That was nice and challenging, which I love. And we still did it pretty fast. Look at that. So well done. If you want to see your chats come up on screen, I'm streaming on Twitch, and that's where my chats are linked to the screen. Otherwise, I do have to come back and look at at my chats regularly. So Susan, again, sorry I missed you, but everybody else, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off so I can go grab my 5-year-old from school, and I'll try to come on later with some Death Stranding since we got our daily puzzles out of the way. And just again, to hold this space if you would like to call in to talk to somebody who is very liberal, very left-winged. Again, I'm Sophie with sexwithsophie.com. Feel free to go there and sign up for a free membership where you can find community, find engagement, find some really fun services and tools to help you learn how to talk to each other about sex, whether it's learning how to talk to your children, learning how to talk to people who disagree with you, learning to talk to your partner, learning to talk to yourself. So go check it out. You can join for free. You're more than welcome. Sexwithsophie.com. And I'm going to sign out like I always do. Love one another with permission. All right. Bye now.